Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Matters podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Nicholson, and as always, I'm joined by my son, Mr. Brendan Nicholson.
We cover matchups of the week, who starts and who sits, games to watch, who's balling and who's falling, and a waiver wire. Welcome to Fantasy Matters. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Fantasy Matters Fantasy Football Pod. No, we're not doing that. That's that old guy's intro. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Fantasy Matters Fantasy Football Podcast. And as you can see, the old guys in here. He get tired. But I got my guy here. My guy Greg.
Yo, what's
good?
up, y'all?
As you can see, he like Washington. Don't boo.
You a hater.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
just a hater.
sweep. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have it this time. And I just have nothing to say.
Yeah, but welcome back. Season 4, episode 15. Yeah, again, old guys in here. But you know what? He like to talk through all this, but nah, we're going to get straight into it. So first, we're going to start off with the injuries. First up, we got QB Derek Carr. He got a shoulder and a concussion. I know.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, you got two of them. Not
It hurt my soul watching that game, man. I really wanted the Saints to win against the Vikings just because, my team in the playoff hunt, and I really needed them to lose and my team to win. I mean, obviously, both didn't work out, but watching Derek Carr go down and see Jameis,
famous Jameis.
Famous Jameis, a fan favorite. Like, so many people love Jameis. I don't know. I love his personality, but him on the field, watching him throw those picks, it hurts my soul.
That guy.
But
Next up, Deshaun Watson. He had an ankle.
mm.
Yeah, Deshaun paid him all that money. Uh-oh. Yo.
My boy,
That's
Taylor
your boy,
Heineke.
Taylor Heineke. He had a hamstring injury.
That's my boy, man. I seen that game too. It really sucks to see Taylor Heineke go down, especially for Desmond Ridder. Like,
Yeah.
Desmond Ridder's, I'm not one to hate on that guy, but he's just not looking okay.
It sound like
okay
it.
now.
Is that? Hey, that just what it sound like to me.
Look, have you seen the way he played?
I have.
All right. It speaks for itself.
It does. All right. Next up, we got Alexander Madison. He had a concussion. My dad. Oh yeah. Ooh, my dad is sweating on this one. He has Keenan Allen. He out with his shoulder.
Yeah.
And Keenan Allen is carrying his team. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put your business out there. Your team sucks. Keenan Allen is carrying. Michael Thomas, knee,
Yeah.
and Jalen Hyatt had a concussion. Dang. It's a lot of injuries.
There's a lot of concussions, bro.
Yeah, a lot of concussions.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. All right, so now we're going to get to the teams on bye. We got the Falcons, the Colts, the Patriots, and the Saints. All right. So now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the business. We're going to go through positions, figure out who should you start, and if you start them, not start them, and then we're going to have some bye week replacements for you just in case you need to get by with this week. First up, we got Kenny Pickett versus the Browns.
No. For sure. No. No disrespect to any Steelers fans. I'm not starting Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, can't. No.
I can't.
All right, next up, we got Baker Mayfield versus the 49ers. No.
I'm not starting Baker.
I'm not starting
Baker.
I'm not going to lie. There's very few QBs I'm starting against the 49ers. And he is not one of them.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield for sure isn't. I mean, to be fair though, Baker hasn't been playing terrible this year though. He's been playing all right.
I mean, yeah, he's been doing all right, but it's also the 49ers.
Yeah,
It's still the 49ers. I'm good.
You're right.
I'm good on that. Geno Smith versus the Rams.
I will start Geno.
I'm going to start Geno.
I'm starting Geno.
Granted, I have to. That's my dog. Because I don't know if Fields coming back. Fields. Again,
okay.
I have to. He laid an egg 2 weeks ago. He came back. He gave me 51. He did his thing.
Geno's on your team too?
Yeah.
Man. Geno's my backup.
Geno, your backup?
He's
Okay.
my backup, but we'll talk about my starter later.
We'll talk about teams later. We'll talk about teams later.
I got beef for my starter, but we'll talk about him later.
And then last up, we got Dak Prescott. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Against
Panthers.
Against the Panthers?
The 1-8. The 1-8, right? I think so.
Yeah.
1-8 Panthers for sure.
No, I'm not doing that.
I'm starting Dak.
No. Yeah. So now we're going to get you some bye week replacements. Josh Dobbs at Denver.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. If he's there, get him. Josh Dobbs is going crazy.
Josh Dobbs was going crazy when he was in Arizona too. I mean, to be fair, he won't light it up with passing yards. But if you watch this man play,
he be moving. He be moving.
I didn't know Josh Dobbs got it like that.
He got wheels.
Yeah.
Next up, we got C.J. Stroud.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He nice.
For sure.
He real nice.
Like, literally, CJ Stroud, I believe, in my personal opinion at least, he's a top 10 quarterback already. You see the stats he's putting up? He's second in the league in passing yards. I think he has 2 interceptions for 17 touchdowns. That is insane.
That is.
He has 2,600 yards. Like, for a rookie in the first 10 games?
Yeah.
Nah, that's unbelievable.
Do you think he's the best rookie QB?
I can't say that right now.
Why not?
Because the season's not over yet.
Okay.
The season not over. There's so much that could happen within the next couple of weeks. We don't know if he lay an egg. I hope not.
Yeah, but it could happen. I'm understanding. They play the Cardinals, so it ain't gonna be this week.
Oh, it's
gonna be this week.
If he did what he did against the Bengals this past Sunday, I would not be surprised to do the same thing against the Cardinals for sure.
Next up, we got Jordan Love. He came down to earth. I'm not gonna lie, but the Chargers D, they can't stop nobody. and then the last bye week replacement, we got your boy.
You already know
Sam.
how I feel. You already know how I'm a feel.
And they going against the Giants.
You already know how I feel about my boy.
Hey,
look, he leads the league in passing yards. He has in the past, I think it's like 5 weeks. He leads the league in touchdowns. 14 to 4 interceptions. That's insane. And 2,100 yards in that time span.
Share them stats.
Look, I know my boy like the back of my head. Not many people have done that, and Patrick Mahomes sure has not.
He's taking shots at Patty.
Hey, I know where Pat Mahomes lie. He's still the best quarterback in the league. I'm sorry, but
you got a little carried away.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe
just a little bit. It's okay though.
All right, so now we're going on to the running backs. First up, Aaron Jones. AJ Dillon is the problem. That's why y'all lose. I'm not meaning to cover AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon, I'm sure you're a good guy. Your quads, they're huge. They're bigger than my head. But give Aaron Jones the ball. We're getting off of this.
They call him the quad father for a reason. Yeah. Just saying.
What's his touchdowns look like? You know, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. Apparently, he's doing better than Aaron Jones this season. So you know what? I'm just gonna be quiet. You know what? Next running back, Rachaad White. They're going against the 49ers.
No.
I'm good. All right. Next up, we got Isaiah Pacheco versus the Eagles. No.
I'm sorry.
No.
I really do like him as a running back, but I got to be honest.
And then last up, we got Najee Harris at Cleveland. No.
I'm not doing it.
No. Najee, I ain't gonna lie. I think they're using Najee the wrong way, especially when it comes to that O-line. Because I get not using him in the pass, but I ain't gonna lie. You put him in the screen pass and that big dude running at you and you got 3 other big dudes in front of you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not tackling. All right, so now we're gonna go to the bye week replacements. Why?
Your boy.
Shut up. AJ Dillon. Why does he have to be on here? Yeah, I guess.
That's a good replacement though.
It is.
It's a good replacement.
9 attempts, 70 yards. I mean, yeah, it is. Actually, it's a great replacement. He's gonna get the ball more than Aaron Jones, apparently. So yeah, that is a great replacement. Get a taste of your own medicine.
Go ahead.
Antonio Gibson.
I'm not doing it. And here's my reason why I'm not doing it. Like I love my boy Antonio Gibson. He's really good when it comes to like in the pass game. Like if you give him a wheel route, he gonna hit the wheel route. He gonna just take off. And especially when it comes to running the ball too, he's good as long as the holes are big enough to where he can just run right through. But the problem is that the Commanders are very pass heavy. They're passing at least like 40-something per game, and they're not running the ball enough.
Yeah,
I think they need to be more balanced as a team, but they're still doing really good in the passing game. And I just don't think like with the way the offense is built, the offensive line is not good.
Yeah,
it's not. It's good enough to where Sam Howell can sit in the pocket, or at least move a little bit out the pocket like he did against Seattle and the Eagles and everything else, and make the throws that he needs to make. But when it comes to sitting in the pocket and be able to have time, the pocket collapses. And the first time you'll see him just sit there and just stop and not move. And then
get nervous.
And imagine trying to have Antonio Gibson running through that. It's bad. It's bad. I haven't seen him this entire season or most of the season to have anywhere close to 100 rushing yards. Maybe like 70, but that's it.
Maybe.
But nah, I'm not starting.
Another bye week replacement. We got Devin Singletary. Pierce has that ankle injury, so somebody gotta step up and take the carry. So I think it's got to be Devin Singletary.
I wouldn't be mad with that for real, because he's going against the Cardinals defense.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
The Cardinals defense suck.
They can't stop nobody.
They suck. They really suck. I'm surprised B. John didn't go crazy this past week. But actually, you know what? I'm not surprised because Arthur Smith. He don't want to give him the touches. For real.
Yeah, they be hating. People be hating.
He really don't get touches
People
at
be
all.
hating.
I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised, honestly.
And then the last running back by replacement, we have Todd Chandler.
No, sir.
Dude, they're going against Denver.
Okay, Denver. You have to realize, not the Denver the first half of the season. The Denver the last half of the season has averaged only 15 points, allowing their team, opponent teams, for 15 points per game.
Dude, the Bills has been iffy.
It's not just the Bills. They beat the Chiefs. Remember?
Dang, they did beat the
They
Chiefs.
beat the Chiefs, and they beat the Chiefs and the Packers. They're 3 straight
well,
now.
the Packers.
I'm not saying the Packers are nothing crazy, but you just just seen them lock up the Bills, and you saw them lock up the Patriots.
I'll give you
Not
that.
The Patriots. What am I talking about? Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I you know what? I'll give you that. You're right. We're gonna go to receivers.
That's all right.
You know what? That's what we're gonna do. All right. So first up, Zay Flowers
sir.
versus the Bengals. Oh, you didn't even let me finish.
Didn't need to. That man is a dog. Have you seen him on Sundays?
A what? One more time. A dog.
That man is nice, man.
Yeah. He went.
Oh my god.
5 catches on 6 targets, 73 yards. Hey, put up them.
You can't be mad with that.
You can't.
Against the Browns defense too. One of the league's best.
Can't get mad at that. Can't. Next up, we got Gabe Davis at the Jets.
No.
This could be yeah, you're right.
No.
I was just about to say this could be a revenge game because it did lay an egg.
This man has butterfingers. I don't know if y'all seen him on Monday night. It was bad, and I know bad is bad.
Next up, we got Puka Nacua versus Seattle.
Yes, sir.
We'll see though. We'll check on Matt Stafford. We'll see how that look. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. The backup might be all right, but Matt Stafford. I think Matt Stafford's still a dog.
Do you realize who his backup is?
You don't like Carson.
I don't like Carson. And last time I checked, I definitely think I remember seeing something about Matthew Stafford is more than likely a go for this game.
Yeah. Okay.
So if he is a go, for sure start Puka Nacua. But if not, I will be iffy.
Yeah.
I would be
the only person on that Rams offense you got to start is Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Everybody else can kick rocks.
That's true. Honestly, he's not wrong. He's really not wrong. I have Tutu Atwell. He hasn't done anything since like week 3. I don't even want to get started on that. That hurts. That hurts.
The last receiver we got, Deontay Johnson at Cleveland.
No.
Mm-mm.
I have a personal like offense to this one too, because I one of my boys is a Steelers fan, and just because I needed a receiver one week, because I think it was Jamar Chase had a bye week, I picked up Deontay and he went crazy. Like I'm talking like he gave me almost 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, hold up. I might have some on the low.
You might keep him.
I started him last week. He put up nothing. I think he had one
Let's
catch.
not talk about nothing.
And
We'll get to that.
But you know what? Cool. All right. We'll get to that. We'll get to that later. He put up nothing, and it really hurt my fantasy. Thank God I still won.
Mm-hmm.
I still barely won.
Mm-hmm.
But
you barely won. Okay.
Barely.
Okay.
Barely.
All right. So now we got some receiver for bye week replacements.
Mm-hmm.
First up, we got Noah Brown at the Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to pick him up. He's gone.
He said he's gone.
Already off. Like after the first week, I was like, "There's no way."
Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
He ain't gonna do that again.
Yeah.
And then against the Bengals, I was like,
2 games over 150. 2 games straight.
And that's why I tried.
And look, I ain't gonna lie. It might be 3. They going against the Cardinals.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3. I don't know what's been going on. Somebody put a little bit extra creed in his meals per week.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I don't know what they doing.
150?
Yeah.
Insane.
Next up, we got Tyler Boyd going against the Ravens. If Higgins is out, Tyler Boyd gonna get some targets though.
Yeah.
It's still the Ravens though.
Okay, but yeah, you're right. It's still the Ravens.
It's hard. It's hard just because like they're going up against a good defense, and the Bengals been a little they started to catch on, and then it got iffy, and then so we'll see. But yeah, if Higgins is out, you definitely got to start Boyd.
I think it really just depends upon who your receivers are and like on your fantasy team. Because right now I have Tyler Boyd, and I just put him in place of Deontay.
Yeah,
because I can't keep doing it. I really can't. It's what 2-3 weeks with me having Deontay in, and Deontay did one good week, and then the rest is just bad. I'm like, you know, I just can't do it. But Tyler Boyd, especially with T Higgins out, because I remember one week when I didn't have Tyler. I think it was last week. Tyler Boyd went off and had a good amount of points, a good amount of yards, but I didn't start him because I thought Deontay would do something. And I think they played the Pack. No, that was this week when they played the Packers.
Yeah,
I still thought. Yeah, but it's okay.
All right, next up we got Brandon Cooks versus the Panthers.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Now, I folded this week because I'm in 2 different leagues.
Okay.
And my other league, I picked up Brandon Cooks like a week or 2 ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I was looking around, I was like, I need some more firepower on my team. Like I lost twice in a row. Like
it can't be 3.
Yeah, and I'm saying I'm very competitive. I'm already what I think I was supposed to bottom of the league at the time. I won last week. Yeah, I just lost this week, but it's all right. And what hurts me the most is that I didn't start Brandon Cooks, and Brandon Cooks went off.
Yeah,
and I have Stephon Diggs starting.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me 6 points.
Dude,
6 points.
I had Diggs too.
It hurt, bro. I was like, "There's no way that Diggs ain't gonna get enough on the Broncos."
Yeah, but you know what? I get, and I'm not hating. All right, I'm saying this right now. I am not hating. Y'all know me. I'm an Eagles fan. He's on the Cowboys, but I'm not hating.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't start him just because he did it last week. I don't know if he's going to do that again this week.
Yeah.
J.C. Horn is hurt. Or well, they're about to open up IR for him, so they got their 21-day span. So that means not a one person is going to be on CD. I think CD going to have like 500 yards and 30 touchdowns.
500, 30. 30. Y'all hear that?
It took a minute for it to register. You was like, oh, yeah, 30.
I was still processing 500 yards. Like, how you have 500 yards to yourself receiving? Like, I don't even think Randy did
it. But yeah, I just don't know if he's gonna be able to do that again. But I could be wrong. I don't think I'm hating, but I could be. It could just be second nature. Because it's the Cowboys. We don't like the Cowboys. No.
Can't stand them.
No, we don't. And then the last bye week replacement we got for receivers is Jaden Reed. He's on the Packers and they're going against the Chargers. Again, the Chargers can't stop nobody. One more time. Nobody. can't stop nobody. He had 5 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
But I don't know. Like Jordan Love hasn't really been that consistent.
That's true too. All right. So we're gonna go to the tight ends. We have Trey McBride.
Oh my Lord.
Going against the Texans. Oh Lord.
I didn't see the Cardinals game.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'm just looking at this stat.
I just saw snippets.
This man had 8 catches, 131 yards.
Oh my God.
So in our league, I don't know how your league is set up, but in our league, it's a point per reception for running backs and tight ends. That's already 8 points. And 131 yards is just overkill. Next up, we got David Njoku versus Steelers. He's a number 2 target on the Browns. So I think he's gonna get some targets.
I would.
And again, depending on your league, that point per reception, depending on how many you get, you're gonna be looking nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say he's gonna get like a whole bunch of yards or anything, but like he'll get you a fair amount of points to where like you know you can look at your sheet like, you know what, that's cool.
He might give you 5 for 50,
like anywhere from like minimum 5. I think the max he can give you is like 15
targets.
No, 15 points.
Oh, points. Oh,
targets. I think he gonna get at least like 6 to 8 targets. 6 to 8 targets. That's fine.
Okay. Then we got Luke Musgrave versus the Chargers. Again, for the millionth time, the Chargers can't stop nobody.
You gonna never get over that. You never gonna get tired of that.
I'm sure not. If you go against the Chargers, just play him. But he had 2 catches, 64 yards. Dang, he probably had like a 50-yarder.
Well, I was about to say, because I remember seeing, because I watched that game too.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love threw a dime down the middle. Like I'm
Mhm.
talking like all
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
It was a
I think
big
this was at the
game.
end too.
It was a big game.
Yeah. And then the last starting tight end we got is Dalton Schultz versus the Cardinals. He had 4 catches, 71 yards.
I'm doing it.
You doing it?
I'm doing it.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the tight end bye-week replacements. Cole Kmet going against Detroit. I like this.
I like this too.
I got him on my team.
Cole Kmet is he's low key a solid tight end. He's not gonna consistently put you up a whole bunch of points.
Yeah.
But he'll give you at least 10 points per week.
Yeah.
He's consistent for 10. And for a tight end to consistently give you 10 points per week,
You cannot get
wrong
mad
with
at
that.
Yeah, you cannot get mad
you
at
can't
that.
go wrong with that.
You can't. That's better than some receivers.
We'll talk about
We'll
that
talk-
later.
we'll talk about
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Okay.
Next bye-week replacement, we got Logan Thomas, your boy,
That's my boy.
going against the Giants.
For sure.
You like that one?
I definitely do. The Giants defense have been allowing a lot of points, 49 points against the Cowboys. Like I'm saying, and Logan Thomas has been consistent, just like I said about Cole Kmet.
Yeah,
About the 10 points, Logan. I have him on.
he
both
might
of
do
my
the same
teams.
exact thing.
I have him on both of my teams as a backup tight end.
Okay, next up we got Tanner Hudson, Bengals tight end. They going against the Ravens. 6 for 33 isn't terrible.
It's not bad, but I don't know if I'm starting over the Ravens.
Yeah,
defense.
yeah.
The Ravens defense is locked down.
They nice.
They like a top 3 unit.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Ravens are really, really good defensively. I don't think I'm starting them.
Yeah. And then the last bye-week replacement, we got Alfred Okwuegbunam.
How do you say that last name?
Okwuegbunam. I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking a guess. But I think I'm right. Okwuegbunam. I just sounded out.
That's a crazy last name.
It sure is. So that's the Eagles backup, if y'all didn't know. And they're going against Chiefs. Yeah, because Dallas Goedert.
He's hurt?
Yeah. Next up, we have the kickers. And I ain't gonna lie, we got some juicy ones. We got some good matchups.
All right. Tell me about him.
Riley Patterson going against the Bears.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Start him.
I think Riley Patterson has been doing pretty well so far this yeyear. Last time I checked, I've seen a good amount of Lions games. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think Hard Knocks last year did it to me, man. I remember I'm in full support of the Lions, and I love the underdog. So seeing the Lions be I think they're 6-2 or 7-2 right now. I think they're 7-2. Right? Yeah, because they just beat the Chargers, so they're 7-2 right now. And with Riley Patterson against the Bears,
he gonna put points. He'll put up points.
Well, yeah. Marlon gonna go off too. So after Marlon get his touchdown, they go Riley Patterson. There you go.
Next up, we got Cardinals kicker Matt Prater going against Houston. Yes,
he's reliable. Yeah,
I'll do it.
He's reliable.
Yeah, I think the Houston's defense is decent to best. The best is good to great, but I also feel like they gonna let them get past the 50.
Yeah,
maybe to the 45, and then stop them, and then they gonna kick like a super deep field goal.
You think Matt Prater gonna hit a 60 though?
Okay, so they might stop at 35 or the 25.
I was about to say a 60 piece though. I mean, look,
you know how many points that is? You know how many, if he does, you know how many points that is? Dude, that's like 6.
I wish.
That's more than receivers.
Lord.
And then we have Brandon Aubrey, the Cowboys kicker, going against the Panthers. Yep. I would.
Well, I say no. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna take my thing back because I forgot they were playing against the Panthers.
You know how often they're gonna be past the 40?
They're gonna be scoring touchdowns. They're gonna be getting down the field. He probably gonna at least get like 2 field goals today.
And then we have your boy Joey Slye going against the Giants. All right, that's all the kickers, and now down to the defenses. We saving this one for last. So we got the Chargers versus the Packers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that.
Nah. You know what? For the millionth and first time, the Chargers can't stop nobody. So now we got the Bucks versus the 49ers. No.
We can come to the consensus that no. Then Brock Purdy going crazy now, especially with him having Trent Williams back. We got Debo back. I missed Debo so much, man. My fantasy needed it.
Yeah.
But with Debo back and Trent, I'm sorry. I can't just say I just can't allow somebody to put the Bucks defense up. I can't do it.
And then we have the Rams defense versus Seattle. I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no too. Like it's not like they're terrible because they're not a terrible defense. But the problem I have is like
you got to guard DK.
That's a big dude. He big. I'm saying like DK, like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Lockett, he's a dog, and then you got K9 in the backfield.
Yeah. And now we're gonna get to the second most important part. The last defense would you start? Eagles versus the Chiefs. Yes. Yes. See, you know what? At least we can agree on that.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm not saying like, oh, the Eagles are gonna give you a whole bunch of.
Nah, they're not.
They're not gonna shut them down. I'm sorry, you can't shut down Patrick Mahomes.
No, yeah, nah.
Or if you do, you're lucky.
You're lucky.
It's very few times when somebody shuts down Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
But I just really think at least if anything, the Eagles defense gonna give you a decent amount of points. They're gonna allow the points to score, but they're gonna at least come up with a turnover or two.
Yeah,
them turnovers add up with some points.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna at least do something,
especially on when and where they get the turnovers. Cause they get it quick at the 25-yard line. Hey.
Don't let Jalen Carter get to you. Jalen Carter, a beast.
That's a big dude. All right, so now we're getting to the cream of the crop, the most important part. We'll talk about lineups. So you know what? Since you're the guest, we're gonna talk about yours first.
All right. Let me put my lineup up real fast.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Oh, he went advanced. He got what is that? He got an iPad.
I got the iPad with me. So for my lineup on my fantasy team, I got Josh Allen. He's playing the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Geno Smith. Actually, you know what? We gonna go back to talk about Josh Allen. Josh Allen had me absolutely on the edge of my seat last night during that game. Josh Allen just keeps selling me. This is like the third, like I've had 3 games where I've lost strictly just because of Josh Allen. And that's why like I'm really contemplating going to Geno. Let's
get to that point.
It's getting to that point. But for the receivers, I got Jamar Chase. Hit or miss this season. Like he's still a really good receiver.
Hit or miss.
But for fantasy, he's just been hit or miss. Literally, it's one game he gets a lot of yards, the next game he's not getting targets. And it sucks. Terry McLaurin, we're not going to talk about my dog Terry. It hurts my soul. I really just wish he gets involved a little bit more, but it sucks. But yeah, man, like Terry McLaurin, again, he's going against the Giants. I would hope he would get at least 70 yards.
At least.
And a touchdown.
Hopefully.
Deontay, we already talked about Deontay. I got beef for him. I have Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd don't get a lot of touches because a lot of times it goes to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. But with T. Higgins possibly being out, I have him starting, so I pray to God and he gets a lot of points. Goes off. Mm-hmm. And Kittle, I'm so sorry, Kittle. I will never, ever put you on the bench again. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I promise. Them 25 points hurt me because I wouldn't have been in a situation where I was with Josh Allen if I had just started Kittle. And that's all my fault.
He already laid an egg.
Relax.
Relax.
I don't need that. And then I got Logan Thomas. He's a solid tight end. I got the Browns defense. I love this pickup. I have them in both. I have the Browns defense in both leagues. Absolutely amazing. I did fantastic. And then I have the Jets defense as well. Amazing. You can't ask for anything better. Literally can't. I had Young Wei Koo. He's my favorite kicker.
Young Wei.
He's my favorite. He's my favorite kicker, but unfortunately he's on the bye this week. So I have I think his name is Jason Sanders for the Dolphins. So he's my kicker.
Okay.
But that's my fantasy team. Let's talk about your fantasy team, bro.
Yeah, let's shall.
Okay.
All right. You already know. Geno Smith and Justin Fields are my QBs. Geno Smith, iffy.
Yep.
Fields is hurt. Oh, I can't wait for Fields to come back. Oh, I can't wait. Because Geno, you're going to the bench. You're going
straight to the bench.
Come here. Come take this seat. But yeah, I can't wait for that. My running backs, I got DeAndre Swift, Aaron Jones, Zach Charbonnet.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. Zach Charbonnet has not touched my starting lineup all year.
Oh my God.
This was his first start. And you know what? He didn't even do that bad.
Okay.
He didn't even do that bad. Okay. I mean, is he going to start? No. He's going right back on the bench.
It was only because DeAndre Swift was on the bye week, right?
DeAndre Swift is on bye. Jalen Waddle was on bye. Eagles defense is on bye. Dude, that had a whole lot of bye weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he had to play. Receivers.
Go ahead. Go ahead and say it. We'll debate it.
Now, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you that this is probably the worst receiving points I have ever had. Receivers, Jahan Dotson, Stephon Diggs, Jalen Waddle.
Oh,
Jalen Waddle, you get a pass. You was on bye. But Diggs and Jahan, you know what? I don't know who did me more wrong.
That's okay.
My tight end, I have Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet been hooping. Again, wrong sport, but I'm going to say what I want. He been hooping.
Yeah. Cole Kmet.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't hip to Cole Kmet first.
Now you hip now.
I'm hip now.
You hip.
For real. Like, I thought Cole Kmet was just, it was just last year.
There was an ordinary dude.
Yeah, he's just a jag. Like, in my eyes, he was just a jag. He was a pretty average tight end. Because it's you don't have to have a super elite tight end in the league now.
Yeah.
But he was just a guy.
Now look at him.
I see this man. His touchdowns are insane. This dude is a touchdown machine.
My kicker, I have Matt Gay. He's on bye, so he's probably going to kick rocks. I'll pick up a kicker who don't have a bye week. And then my two defenses, one of them's about to leave. Y'all can already take a guess who it's going to be. I have the Eagles and the Raiders. Again, y'all can already take a guess who it's going to be. Raiders is about to kick rocks.
Why do you even have them?
Huh? Eagles is on bye last week.
Yeah, but like you couldn't find any other defenses better?
No, the Raiders play somebody. They play some bum. They played the Jets.
The Jets.
They looked out. Defense looked out. I mean, I could have did the 49ers. I'm not going to lie.
Robert's playing, bro.
Yeah.
Robert's playing.
Mm-hmm.
My boy was just telling me about him. He was like, bro, my dog Robert's playing. He misses him. He's a Steelers fan.
Oh.
And the second he said it, literally, like I want to say like a couple of plays later, pick. just to win the game too. I was like, Lord. Max Crosby is him.
He nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna start the Eagles defense. And yeah, that's my team.
Okay. I'm liking the team. What's your record?
All right, y'all. So that's the end of that. Greg,
yes,
thank you for coming out. Thank you for filling in for old dude. You know he pushing like 90.
I appreciate you having me here.
Yeah,
man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. All right. So I don't know what old guy be saying. I'm gonna have my own little spin on it. You can hit us up on Instagram, Facebook at Fantasy Matters VA. We're gonna be on Instagram Live on Sunday around 11 o'clock just to talk about the games. And yeah, and if you have any questions about start sits, we're gonna be there around 11:15, 11:30 to help you out. Peace.